and welcome to Dario's Comic School. And today we will talk about a book that I had as a child. It's this one. It's Richard Scarry. It's in Italian. I live here in Germany, and when I was raised, primo dizionario means I don't know what's like dictionary, but where you learn your words, and it's with very lovely drawings. And we will be here in a second. Let me just give you a few short notes. I'm drawing up, or I drew up my John Mayer here on this calendar of January, and then I found out that this is not the right calendar for this year, so I ordered it again, but I will paint up this, and yes, so let me put this one aside. And I am also diving back into Berserk. I want to show you Berserk, hopefully in a few episodes. Everybody's talked about Berserk, and I will too. And I usually use markers to do my artwork, but I'm thinking about using something like this. And as you can see, my brush pen ink came, and I got here a golden boy. And let me show you, before I come to this Richard Scarry book, it's important that I show you this, because the thing I will show you today, I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but not everybody wants to do classical American science fiction historical comic books like I want to do. You see, like this, and not everybody wants to study Jim Lee and other people. You know what I mean? I mean, this is important, but it's not the end-all, be-all for everybody who draws comics. Because sometimes we're not like, this is beautiful, this is Arthur Adams, and a great craftsman, and inside it's not that pretty, but it's okay. But sometimes comic can also take a pretty different look. And I know that when Matt Groening created The Simpsons, well, the comics are not that great, I guess, but when he created this universe, he was thinking about his family and his experiences about life. And who knows, like the creation of DuckTales, was it Don Rosa or Carl Barks, or I don't know really, but you see, this I read as a child, before I fell in love with all that Marvel stuff. And this is a comic school, and I don't know who's watching, how old you are, how young, if you think you're too old, if you think you're too young, but or whatever style you have, it is valid. Not everybody like, and to hit home, like the things I want this. Like, I want my babes to look like really hot women. I want heroic dudes with six-pack abs, like in the movie from Danger Girl. You know what I mean? Like, this is what this is, and this is what I want. But sometimes there are also different things out there. And we'll take now a look at this book. I had it in my youth. Sorry for the very shaky cam. I hope I can get it a bit better. Richard Scarry. And I had two of these dictionaries, which I learned Italian. And the other one I don't have, but I can remember like the drawings, the colors, the themes, and it was like they were playing football and like a rocket. You know what I mean? Like a modern day life. Like the book explained me the world when I was little, and the memories are so great, and the drawings were so great. And I'm also sharing this because like I know we have computers, we have laptops, we have technology. I'm glad that we have all of that. Um, but yeah, I was using this week. What's it called? Um, chat, chat, GPD, and I was asking it questions, but I wasn't impressed. Not that AI is not that good, but I wasn't impressed. And look at this. I'm impressed with this. This is so lovely. And I'm sorry that I'm rambling on for 6 minutes already. But yeah, this is made with love. It's probably made with real pencils, real crayons, real color. Like, look, this is a mess. This is the table I work. And it's totally cool that it's messy, because when things get created, things get messy. And after that, you can clean up, and hopefully you have a beautiful illustration. And let me show you. Like, look, this is how long I have this book. Like, it's really old. And let me show you. But this book has something. It has a physicality to it. Not that I don't like having things on my laptop, but I think touching a book, holding it in its hand, you sitting in the, well, I don't know, this might be also a simulation, you know, but at least let's call this the real world. So why go even deeper into limbo? And this has a certain physicality, and when you sit there with this book, or with any book, sure, maybe you like to read on a tablet, and that's cool. But look at this. I don't know how was this colored? How was this drawn? The lines are not all perfect. I mean, they are a bit wonky. I mean, the planning is really good, but look, like the shadows on the white are just made with a blue crayon, or blue color. I don't know if this is hand colored or how they did it back in the days. I think this is something from the 80s or 90s. But and then the simplicity, the beauty of the simplicity, like as you can see, yellow here, yellow down there. Like, you have a yellow segment, then you have your rosé, and then it goes down there. And let me show you the characters of this book. And I show you this because, sure, this is a comic school, but who knows what comic you want to do. And maybe you feel more like doing stuff like this. And looking at this, it's not like, oh, I need always the six-pack abs and big breasts. No, I look at this and I love it. Look at this. Like, the coloring goes even over the lines a bit. I don't know how they colored it, if it was painted, or how they did it, but yeah. And this is like the introduction to the book, and you get to know the family and the father and the mother. And I know that Richard Scarry didn't want to, he wanted to keep this kind of neutral. So maybe the pigs are a certain type. How do I say? Like, have a certain heritage, and the cats, like, the cat is like more um, working in an office or something like that. And then you have the guy who's just a farmer. And look at the simple coloring. I think that's also why I'm showing this, because like he's using like basic colors. Like, look, a beautiful, I would call this blue. This is a blue. This is cyan, a bright blue, a yellow, the same yellow for the thing, for the trumpet. And then he paints up the cats. And then a green for the nonna, for the grandma. And beautiful, just like very simple. And maybe you think, oh man, I can't color. Sure you can. Look at this. Or man, I can't draw like this. I mean, these are good drawings. I wouldn't say that. Like, look, this is Gatto Bully, the bully cat. And he definitely looks like a bully. And I think the owl is pretty smart. And then we have these two, Bungo, Bunji. And it's really, really sweet. Like, I hope you can sense the love. And then this is the rabbit family. And Il Barone della Cornacchia. And he has always something with his hair. And he repairs guy. Man, I love this guy. Because this guy comes always for repairs. And then ends up destroying everything. Like, really cool. And then the Scottish family, pretty cool. And I love this guy, Alce Lungomuso, long, how to say, horse face, kinda. And then we have the family from, how do you say, we say here in Germany, Tirol, and in Italian it's Tirolese. And sure, the babbo, the father is Otto, the mother is Heidi, and the little one is Hans. Then we get Ilda Ippo. We get here the chicken family. P.O.P. is the smart one of the family. Then we get the doctor. Love this guy. How can you not love him? He's just a freaking lion. And l'infermiera Nora. We got this guy. And then we got the troublemakers. Like, look, like you're feeling this. Like, it's not very complicated drawing, but very, very flavorful, colorful. I don't say that it is easy to make this, but it doesn't look that complicated either. So whatever's your style, maybe this, you know what I mean? Maybe you're trying your style. So no excuses not to draw something, or, well, we're always talking about drawing and making books and something like this, but, well, I'm just showing you something. This is also very beautiful. The tigers are, how do you say? Il Capitano, he's the captain. She's his lady. And Lanza, I don't know. Maybe his son. And so different other characters that will also be shown. And yeah, very, very cool memories, but also, I don't know, like, it's a great book. And maybe I'm also advocating again to draw on paint on paper. Who knows? Just feels different. But yeah, you gotta kind of understand perspective and how to draw. But yeah, and I don't know how they did it in Italian, because I figure that this is like A, B, C, D, E. This is in Italian. And so, okay, you start with a. But in Italian, I mean, you know what I mean? Like this segment in a different language, or maybe in English, because like Richard Scarry, I guess, is older guy from America, and so did they have to arrange this for each language in a different way? I don't know. And so you're kind of trying, or I was learning the language, but I cannot remember reading this. All I can remember was looking at this time and time over again, because I liked the illustrations, and it was always something going on, always something funny, like this guy's coming to eat a cake, or this guy trying to catch the bus, or this guy having a big head, and then instead of cutting the sausage, he cuts his lady's purse. And yeah, I just had always tons of fun. And as you can see, I don't know, as I was drawing as a child, always into my books. And yeah, but really cool illustrations. And pictures like this, I love. Like, I mean, look at this. This is just beautiful. And you can see she's preparing everything, and everything is on the table. But it's not only that. It's like in every drawing, there's always a bit of drama. You can see the troublemakers lurking in the background, and you know something's up. And that does something with a page, with your illustration. It charges it. Yeah, but always these beautiful pictures and tons of fun. Like every every drawing is just charged with so much energy and beauty. And I don't want to discourage you, but I think it's not easy. It takes a bit of practicing your own style. And again, your own style is like probably always an how do you say, amalgamation, I don't know. Well, it's mostly your style, is your style, and will always come out, but you will always soak up from your heroes and everybody who came before you. That's normal. The people you look up to stole from their idols everything they could and made them their own. So that's maybe called evolution. And yeah. Sorry for the coughing. Well, strange sometimes. Well, and the beauty is always like you see the cat did something to the mouse, but he's about to get punished. And here it's appetitoso, appetitible, buon appetito pig, and just having tons of fun. Here I painted the page with my crayons, and let me show you this also, and then we wrap it up. Here it's explaining automobile, but it's not doing it in a boring way. It's doing it in the most fun way, like the taxi. It's on his head. A mouse. It's driving the taxi. No, wait, this is the taxi. And here is some macchina da corso, and I don't know what's up here. And the police car is all over the place. And this repair guy, well, who knows what he's doing, and the ambulance, and it's all total chaos. So it's always funny. It's always enriched with bonkerness, with fun stuff, with love. So don't hold back on your illustrations, enrich it, reduce it, put in what you want. You know what I mean? Here, another page of automobiles, and look, they're all over the place. The Jeep is kind of up in the air. The truck, like everything is in motion, and it's really beautiful. The guy that put up here a commercial, he's painting, like, you know what I mean, trouble is on his way here, and everything always in motion. Drama is created, and yeah, it's always fun. So maybe as a lesson, keep your stuff fun, keep it light. Sure, sometimes you want to create the berserk, and yeah. Let me get to a page which I wanted to show you here. It's about ships, and as you can see, always trouble. These two get a bernoccolo. That's I don't know, what do you call it in English? But in Italian it's called bernoccolo. So these two crush in together, and then they, yeah, get a bernoccolo. 20 minutes, me coughing, but yeah, let's wrap this up in a second. And the house we already saw. Here crayons are explained, but there's one page, here this is also beautiful, where the body and the face is explained. The tongue is called la lingua, the lips labra, the chin mento, teeth, tooth, dente, and testa, Kopf, head, petto, brust, chest, and so on. And beautiful stuff. Like maybe look at this. Then this woman, her kitchen gets messed up by the beautiful troublemakers. Here this one is cooking, and yeah, this is why I'm sharing this, because like simplicity, beauty, fun, lightheartedness, and you can learn something here. This is called Il Colino. This I don't really know, but Ricci, yeah. And then you get a lot of eggs on the ground. Let me see. Porta uova, and so on. And here, Babbo, the father of the family, well, look at his expression. And Minou looks at her father, and that's because Zio Luigi is coming with his wife and all the cousins. And yeah, that's the expression. Pretty funny. And let's close this long video with a lot of coughs. And yeah, La Fattoria, the farm. And we get here the Ruscello, the river, Prato, the forest, and so on. And look at this. This is real beauty. Maybe you go back to crayons and your aquarelle paintings, and hope you have a good scanner. And yeah, create something beautiful like this. So I close it off. I'm sorry for all the coughs and that it's so long, but I hope you could take something valuable with you. See ya.